Good morning, Chairman Hurd, Ranking Member Ledger Fernandez, members of the subcommittee. Thank you for the opportunity to testify today on behalf of the Cow Creek Band of the Umpqua Tribe of Indians. We appreciate the committee's leadership in advancing tribal priorities like forest restoration, wildfire resilience, and self-determination. I traveled here today from Southwest Oregon because we are in strong support of H.R. 5515, the Indian Trust Asset Reform Amendment Act. Congress enacted the Indian Trust Asset Reform Act, ITARA, in 2016. Title II created a 10-year demonstration project allowing tribes to develop Indian Trust Asset Management Plans, ITAMPs, which empower tribes to assume greater responsibility for the management of their forests. To date, only 3 ITAMPs have been approved nationwide, not because the tool doesn't work, but because tribes simply don't know that it exists or where to start. Commissioned by Congress, the 4th Indian Forest Management Assessment Team, IFMAT-4, on which I served as a technical specialist, found that roughly 80% of tribal trust forest acres are already managed under 638 self-governance agreements. ITARA is the next logical step. It allows tribes to fully manage trust assets while meeting all of the environmental laws and maintaining federal standards. The IFMAT-4 team visited more than 40 tribal forestry programs, and no two are the same. Tribes best understand their own unique needs and are the most qualified to make those decisions. The Cow Creek Umpqua tribe was one of the first tribes in the nation to implement ITARA and the first to approve a forest management activity under the ITARA authority. Since then, we have consistently met or exceeded our goals, and the results are real. We built miles of fuel breaks, protecting tribal lands and neighboring Forest Service lands. These projects have reduced wildfire risk and improved the safety of our citizens and our neighbors. Fish have returned to streams where they have not been seen in over a decade. We can prepare and implement projects in months instead of years. Costs are down and efficiencies are up. And the ability to quickly respond to market conditions, as a result, tribal revenues have grown, expanding our capacity to fund critical services. Our wildfire response has dramatically improved. Following catastrophic wildfire, instead of waiting until the damage has become intensely severe, we can now begin rehabilitation and restoration work immediately. These are not theoretical outcomes. They represent real benefits to the land and the community. The trust responsibility must always be honored. What ITARA changes is how the trust responsibility is carried out. It changes the trust relationship from one of dominance and control to one of support, placing more decision-making in the hands of tribes who are better equipped to balance the cultural, ecological, and economic values of their own communities. This legislation addresses the issues identified by the IFMAT-4 report. It would make ITARA permanent, reduce unnecessary barriers, clarify what trust assets can be included, and allow tribes to adopt forest management plans. Congress must act quickly. If ITARA expires in 2026, the hard-earned progress that tribes have made toward meaningful self-determination will be put at risk. In closing, ITARA is working. It's a powerful tool for self-determination and effective stewardship. The Cow Creek Umpqua tribe is living proof of what's possible when a tribe is trusted to manage their own land. Speaking for the Cow Creek Umpqua tribe, it's no longer appropriate for decisions to be made about our forests by people that have never walked on our lands. The tribe knows their land. The tribe knows their community. The best decisions to benefit the land and the community are being made locally today by the tribe, and it's for the future. We have a short window. If Congress does not act quickly, this historic step forward will expire. Please move with the most haste. Thank you.